According to recent court filings, New York Attorney General Letitia James is, much like Fani Willis in Georgia, planning on going scorched earth against Donald Trump in the trial that, as of right now, is scheduled to begin on October 2nd. So we're just a couple weeks away. In fact, we're like 3 days, 2 days after the government shutdown. That's probably going to happen. We're dealing with that drama. And at the same time, Donald Trump will be facing his civil trial in the state of New York. But the reason I say she's going to go scorched earth against him, she has put out a list in a court filing of 57 witnesses that she plans to call during the trial. Now, I know it's not as much as Fani Willis's 150 witnesses, but 57 is still a lot of witnesses. And 3 of the 57 are Donald Trump Jr., and Eric Trump. She is going to make each and every one of them testify on the stand during the trial. The other folks that she plans on calling are Michael Cohen, 2 of the president's children, Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, Deutsche Bank's Rosemary Vrablic, and Peter Welch, a former Capital One senior vice president. So she's not just calling the kids, she's calling the witnesses like Michael Cohen. She's calling the bankers who Donald Trump, according to the lawsuit, lied to. She's just getting everybody like, hey, have you ever interacted with Donald Trump? Did he ever tell you something that wasn't true? Wonderful. Come on to the stand. We're going to get you on the record and we're going to take this SOB down. This is an ambitious trial. Donald Trump, of course, is attempting to get the whole thing delayed. He doesn't want it to happen. But as I've said, the reason Donald Trump doesn't want this trial to happen, the reason he's trying desperately to get it delayed, like so desperate, in fact, that he's actually suing the judge. Last week, he sued Judge Arthur Engoron, the guy bringing or overseeing the case, suing Engoron, alleging that he's ignoring an appellate court ruling that, according to Trump's lawyer, says that James can't necessarily bring the case the way she brought it. Like, that didn't happen, but okay. Sue the judge and see how that works out for you. But the reason he doesn't want this case moving forward is because this will be the most embarrassing. If Letitia James is able to prove what she is accusing Donald Trump of doing, it will prove that he is not as wealthy as he has been telling us for decades. That is the biggest ego blow that Donald Trump could suffer. And that's what scares him the most. I mean, the penalty if he loses this lawsuit is paying $250 million. Now, Trump doesn't like to lose money, I get that. But $250 million is a drop in the bucket compared to some of these other cases where he's looking at over 700 years in jail if convicted on all of them. And he's freaking out more about the civil lawsuit than he is about the criminal charges. And it's because of that embarrassment. Donald Trump, given his age, is not going to be around for a whole hell of a lot longer. I mean, just statistically, he's already kind of, past where the actuarial tables say that somebody of his lifestyle should be. So he doesn't want to spend his last few years on Earth with people snickering behind his back about him lying about his wealth. That will destroy the image that he has built up for himself over his entire life. So that's why this one bothers him so much. And Letitia James is making sure that he gets even more bothered before this thing starts. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.